planning 2 expansions for next year. And then we're always on the lookout for areas that we believe are underserved that still could use some additional self-storage spaces or self-storage facilities. So I think we'll see fairly steady growth over the foreseeable future, maybe adding 2 to 3 to 4 facilities per year. But again, kind of staying close to our roots here in central Pennsylvania, not branching out too far, and just serving the communities that we're serving currently, and then expanding slowly as we go forward into communities, maybe a little bit farther from our home base here in New York. I've been pretty lucky. One of the best decisions I ever made in my self-storage career was to be involved in the Self-Storage Association, both on a state level and on a national level. On the state level, we were one of the founding members of the Pennsylvania Self-Storage Association. And so that's been a wonderful organization. I served as the president for a number of years in the early 2000s, and it's a thriving organization today. And so they provide a lot of educational programs and seminars and meetings where we can keep abreast of what's happening in the industry on a state level. But then also on a national level, I got involved very early, probably in 1999 to 2000. On a regional board, and then that led to a position on the national board, and then I served as the chairman of the National Association in 2007. And so the friendships and the camaraderie that I have made and have enjoyed over the years at the Self-Storage Association have been wonderful. Well, I attend all the state and national shows, but then also, a lot of those people that are involved in the association, other self-storage owners, are very dear friends of mine all across the country, and even a few in foreign countries. And so all of us are constantly, networking and getting together, talking about what's happening in the industry, talking about what's coming down the road and what we're going to see. And that really helps Move In self-storage, even though, we're in kind of sleepy central Pennsylvania, and of course Baltimore is a much bigger market, but even though we're in maybe a secondary market, we really do try to provide our customers and run our facilities as if we were, one of the big national players operating in the top 25 markets, because a lot of the friends and contacts I have in the industry are operating in those markets. So we're in a very unique position where we have exposure to all those great things that are happening on the cutting edge, but we can bring those to central Pennsylvania and offer our customers a lot of benefits and features that maybe other self-storage facilities don't. So we're very happy to maintain and be on the cutting edge of the industry here. The industry is pretty steady. I don't think we're going to see any major wholesale changes in the industry. I do think that we'll become more and more specialized in catering to various segments of the population. We have the baby boomers, and they're aging as we go forward. I'm actually the last year of the baby boomers. And so we're developing some of our units now that we're calling ultra premium spaces, where instead of having to reach down and pull up the roll-up door to access your storage unit, we're actually going to have a push button. So you can push the button and the door will automatically open up. And I think those sorts of things, cater to the seniors, cater to people who may not, want to do the physical, lifting of the doors every time they access their unit. So I think we're going to see more specialized types of storage spaces catered to various segments of the population. Students would be another great example. We have a number of our facilities that serve local colleges and schools, and so we have those units are much smaller size typically, maybe only 5 by 5 or 5 by 10. A student typically doesn't need a great big unit. They can rent a small unit, save the money, but yet it stores their goods, while they're off on break or maybe a semester abroad or over the summer. They can store that with us. And so I think that those are the sorts of things that we'll see going forward in the self-storage industry.